Hear them acting up out there. Gonna show off. Or the Sheilas. It's kind of happening sometimes around here. I can hear them. Make sure I can hear from distance to that road, a certain road. It's a mile. Okay. He's it's like more of a blending. Everybody does it different. Sometimes it really is an art. It's like the music. Most people don't. I like this kind of music sometimes, and I used to sleep to it a lot when I was younger. Do I want it that way? a good way to learn how to play around with the feathers. Now they're kind of where I want them. And looks pretty good. It's a good fun way to play around with the feathers. But all that dance, right? That feather. And then if you want, I think this would be the best way. Because the white part would be like the belly of something. But I have to keep that in mind. If I don't, it could be over. For how that would come out of my hand. And I could still move it on the eyes, so be good. But I kind of wanted the white part on the top, on this top of this, because the jig, you touch your line, it's the opposite. Sometimes I tied it the other way. It doesn't really. Sometimes it don't matter. But sometimes it's kind of cool to follow the 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 of what a fish would, if that was a fish belly, or that'd be the white of the belly of the fish, because this would actually be upside down when you're fishing it. It'd be the other opposite way. So that's something to think about too when you're tying them. But sometimes it doesn't. You don't have to tie them that way. But it seemed to work out pretty good either way. Marble peach. Nothing abnormal, nothing super special with this one. A jig nonetheless. I'm not perfect. I don't have all the right space here to make it like I want. Make things like I want, but I make them. I can make them. Working with space. We're just trying to get a jig. Just jigging going. But that's what all that piece, it's come off of that. Like all that is another jig. Look at it. I make another type of jig. It just isn't gonna look all picturesque. It just won't look as picturesque. And I showed that before. It just won't look as picturesque, but it's a jig. It could be a jig or something else. You can use it to tie a different type of fly or something. But I decided to put this one on the peach colored jig head. More of a jigging jig. In there. Let's see. I'm gonna put these in here just so I don't lose them. Oh no, I do. Okay, choose the box. I'll leave it to the end. Do that one there. Got a green one. Should probably like sort those. Try to let that get in there. The thinner. One more time. Don't have. This is just kind of the old way with this thinner. No UV. I don't know if these. I don't know if these are what. I don't know where they got those from. So weird. The world can be weird. And others are trying to put you into situations you don't know. You're like, why am I doing that? I don't trust much of that. But I can't trust this time, or jig or something, and helping others and understand some of those things happen in the world. This weird stuff, and it doesn't. And sometimes it's not justifiable, and there's a lot of manipulation too. It was you. It's like, nope. Other factors at play. And that's not good. Something's like, this is what's happening to you, and you're like, that means that's what they wish upon you. They've been wishing that upon you. You don't care. Well, you should. Because that is never gonna. That's not gonna ever. I think there's like a thing about it. I don't know how. Best thing is to say is there's a God thing about it, and it's a Jesus and thing. It goes really deep. It goes into other cultural society things, and it gets really deep. Dang. But I think some of them group they hope that you don't say nothing, but you gotta say something. But I'll tie. And I will speak a little bit on it. I probably won't be interrupted because they're all working. They're over it finally. They can let me be. I hope I can shine, but that's not a lot of stuff. Always the evil ones, the true evil ones, and the not so evil people. And sometimes the really evil ones want you to fall in place of them. And then some want you to home something because you said something or said a certain, and they want you to get in their situation. That's okay. It's always for the care. Just doing a simple marble. This one's gonna be a true pink color. Okay. Just gonna keep time. And over the top. So this is gonna be very thin body. Super thin body. Matter. It's about it not. The twist is some people they want you to not be able to find some kind of happiness in anything, or you think that that's what you're doing, and it's not the truth. So twist and spin on something, regardless if you make stuff or don't do that, start a business or no. Sometimes you see those situations. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on there. Actually, that's what we're gonna put on there. We're gonna do a turkey club. The other kind. Real like a turkey back feathers on the tail. We're gonna make sure it's like a small one. To be small, but I'm picking from this certain area because that's what like with a nice feather there. So I gotta pick from a certain area. Pick and see, watching. So that's the bigger one. It's like I gotta pick from them. I kind of want a smaller one, like the dry fly one. I don't want the big looking. That might be the one right there. So I don't want like that, and that's what it is. I'm like this. I wanted to be this smaller. The way it looked. Oh, it already broke off too. Naturally, it was already like that from when it was on the bird. That one, that piece. So it's like it was meant to go there. Like from it was like it's meant to go there. I was looking around there, and it was like, yeah, that's the one. It's the one to grab. It's not really done. Pull it back a bit. There you go. Pull it. You fushy. Need to build this part up anyway. It's a little small. This one's gonna look a little funky on the back because it doesn't have that collar, that piece like that bigger jig. So it's like I had to build up all that with the feather and everything. Stuff out. use them on the front. Cut the line. Lay it down. So, it's just, yeah, this is gonna be kind of. I think it'll come out good. I think it's gonna come out good. Put the glue. We're almost done. Just let it that in there. Glue kind of like in there. Move the glue around a little bit. Speed it up a little bit. I can tell like it's gonna move a little bit, and that's why I'm putting the glue in there, just doing that, because I can tell like from the tail it wants to move. But when I first put it in there, see, because it's gonna, I had to tie in a lot in there. I don't know if you can't really see it. Let's see. I had to tie in a lot there, so it's trying to move on me, and I don't want it to, because it needs to. Because otherwise, when I grab it, if I catch the fish, it's gonna. And I put thinner there, but and I glued down. I put glue before, but I can tell it's gonna move. So I'm like trying to get it. So I'm like, I don't want it to move. That's what it is. About that, I was like, I don't want it to move. But that's the thing about time, and I'm actually gonna have to wrap back on it, in my opinion. Just because I just like I don't want it to. And tie down entirely, tie down on that spot, and go forward. And I feel better about it now. I feel a lot better about it now. A lot better about that. But that part, because it's so big, yeah, I don't really. Yeah, it's pretty solid. It's not moving when I pull this part. Pretty good. But this is gonna be a thin bodied jig, pretty much. But it's hot, like just regular hot pink. Hot pink. No flame. Just a hot pink jig. Double over it. There's glue under there. Solid. Right there. When people spin the vise, but this is an older vise. Like I've had this vise for a long time. So I'm bracing my thumbnail against this to hold it tight. Hold this part tight and then when I tie this, instead of rotating the end, breaking it loose, I don't have that extra the fancy factor on that. So I have to just do it. As I said, yeah, it's almost time for a new vise just to see how I feel about it, and it'll still be a learning curve to even get used to it. using a vise like that. That too. And since you don't have hack pliers, so I picked that piece because I was like, I'm not even gonna run a wire. I wanted to one right. So what I wanted to do this was this. A little off there. It's okay. Can come, it could break loose, could not, just depends. But I wanted to do, just go like this one. There. This here. And I was like, I'm gonna throw all the, I want to throw all the rest in there. That's what I really wanted to do. It's a little tricky. It's not a razor trying to hackle for hackle. I actually wanted the wrap part of that too, because I wanted the little be fuzzy. And then tie it down. Alright, this is the part holding it solid. That feels very solid. Feels very solid. Yep. Feathers down there. So I actually wanted that fuzzy part in there. I wanted it to be there. Almost like it's a marabou, like the tail, but I wanted it to be in there. And then I'm wrap it down. I actually wanted it to be in there. It's gonna be really thin. I'm gonna try to do some like weird little moves here. Pull that back. Pull it. I can feel that quill because that's where the thicker part of the quill is at. I'm not even gonna trim that part because I want it to look. That's how I want it to look. So that's a woolly bugger basically, but it's on a jig head. Like I was saying before. Now I'm just building up the head of the jig. There, that's pretty good. It's very thin colored, but you can see the little fuzz. I wanted the fuzz in there. So look at it. It's like it, yeah, there was something wrong with that right there because I barely touched that. That piece came out. There's a piece, if you can see, like a chip. Some of them you can't touch it with finger polish. You do not let it hit the jig head part, the front. It'll break down the. And some depends on what type of. If you put finger polish and you do it, depends on what it was. But this one, I think it just chipped. It just chipped when I look at it. It's just chipped. Like actually, it might. If I do it, I have another coat too. It might just. Let's see. We're gonna find out. I put this on there. Yeah, I think it just chipped naturally from me just touching it. That was already a weak spot there. So, hey man, you watching? Just tying something. Tied one earlier and tied. But yeah, this is done, but it has like a thinner body. It almost makes me want to put. I should put that there. Yeah, put that there. Because the collar on the it's so thin. And then this is, I like how this part looks. You can do that. That'd be cool. Oh, frick. Purple, blue, blue. I think purple. For some reason, I think purple is gonna look better because it's black. There's like a dark color, like a mixed. I'm gonna put that over it. Yeah, I so focused, man. I didn't even see it came in. Ooh, this is what I'm talking about. So look, the thing got in there on that one and tried to eat it. Had a feast on that feather. Luckily, it only got the one feather, and the rest are like. If you look at them, they look good. But it got in here, found the way in the bag in this bag. So even if you have a bag, oh, see, that's where he got in. But he only ate a little bit. He filled his fill. It was only one, and it filled its fill, and then he took off and turned into whatever. They turned it, they turned it. Yeah, he tried to get that one too. That's what I was talking about. So with your feathers and stuff, he got in there, and if you can't, that's hard to show it. See, I see the little gap in the feather. He had a feast. But he didn't get all of them. It was one. One got in there, but it just, I can see where I'm looking through it now. Right now, the more I look through it, let's see if we find one. Might get to find one. I'm shake it on the table. Nope, they're all gone. But yeah, they'll get in there on you with your feathers, and you might not know, and you'll lose some feathers and stuff. But sometimes they get in there so bad you don't know. So that's okay. You can get that one. That's a really nice. Use that one. Probably could still use these for something. But yeah, they had a feast on those two feathers. That's the thing I was talking about. I was like, yeah, in there, So this bag, this is an older bag. This one is in, and I ain't seen them in elsewhere. So I haven't seen them in there. So that's probably happened like before I even opened this, like a long time ago. But there was a slight hole, bag split right there, and that's where it got in, and it had a feast on the feather. But this way, I do it this way too. I hate to do that because I kind of wanted to have that look to it on the front. But I'll lose that part if I do it. Maybe we'll just do it like this. Like that out of there. You can do it. Because I want to get some of this fluffy part. That's the part I want. That's what I wanted to do. And that's what I was trying to get it to do here, but it Maybe we'll just do it like this and see if I can get it to work. Peach jig, yeah, just see how it looks. Can always unwrap it if I don't like it. Fun. And this, yeah, this is kind of what I wanted to do. But I wanted to do on that other part. But I wanted to like have like a contrast to it. So I was just kind of like messing around with it. That's holding. These ones kind of break when they get to this point. This is the bigger part of the quill anyway. I think that's all we're gonna be able to get out of that because it's getting pretty crazy with the quill part of it. That's all I'm gonna be able to get out of it, I think. Otherwise, it's gonna snap. It's just gonna be too much. Yep. Some people spin the vise. This vise, I only can spin it a certain way. Like when I rotate it, you know, you can only do it so much. Do it a certain way. It doesn't have that feature where it's easier to spin. So you gotta work at it a little bit. But there you go. I don't think I'm done with it. That's what I wanted. We done. We done with it. We done with this jig here. Finally. Because I wanted it to look like those are, like it's the Marabou. But this quite didn't pick it quite right. But it's still in there. And it'll look good. To me. I think it looks good. When we're getting all back. There, that's fishable. Fun, just create stuff. Plus, the color part would be bigger to me. Anyway, I said, let's put in a little bit of contrast to the pink. Yeah, that's a little chip mark. Something went up with that when it came out of there. Yeah, it's a jig. It's like a spade, almost like a spade jig or something. I see like a spade jig, but all it was is I just wanted that part off of it. And I didn't quite get it off of the other one, so I get the color I wanted, but I still was like, it's hot pink. It's okay. It's still good. It'll be a fun thing it'll be a fun lure to fish to see what will go after it. Let's see. Be a fun thing to fish. So it's got the schlop in front. Well, it's kind of like it's Marabou, so it's gonna sweep back over that. But these are gonna stand up to kind of keep them from. So that'd be kind of a cool. That'd be something cool to twitch jig, but it's Marabou, so it's gonna fall a little bit, fall faster. But it's like let's put put extra, a little bit extra stuff on it. Be kind of fun to see when that time comes. It'd be fun. You're seeing the pre-prep. It'll be kind of fun. See what it does. I'm sure the pink salmon will like it. I'm sure the pink salmon will not have a problem with that. They don't bite everything, right? But the colors, I don't know. That color scheme might draw on some other bites from other things. There you go. There's a jig. It's like almost so then it's almost like it's a marabou or a marabou or something. But it's that certain area. Keep almost back though because it's the glue now trying to. And those feathers right there, they're gonna be like, we're not having that. They're gonna act up. I'll try to put thinner to cut there, guys. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. So it's like now it's like a mix of thinner and like glue. A little bit like and the more thicker. So that'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be good. Rotate. That is a single rotary bias. I don't have the other one yet. I've looked at them so many times too. What's news? Right? He was like, get the Renzetti, and I was like, I don't. He said I didn't like this part. I'm like, no, I know you're talking about be able to rotate it. I got so used to using this, and if you were rotate this way, you can do it faster. I don't know, it's always done this way. But there's faster ways to do everything, right? Just a little bit. I could see it moving, the glue and the thinner. Right there. I can see it trying to get that one piece of feather. Barely. So we just did hot pink underneath there, just regular hot pink. Versus that flame, but that flame is really high visible. But there's so much going on with it. I was planning to do with it. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. Tie something. I don't know. What do you think? In the chat right now, what do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Could have done something different with it. It's all right. The peach color, the jig head kind of throws it different a little bit. Throws it a little different. All right. I'm trying to clean up a little bit around here. Definitely don't want any more of those things getting there, but those are from a while ago. I know that's where they come from because I was like, I don't think I usually keep the stuff pretty good so nothing gets into my materials. I've had it happen once and then I was really crazy about it. Look at boop. That's from something I have this bag of stuff that I don't like using because the color bleeds on color of it is just not. But an emergency, it's a good. I go to it to tie stuff. It's like, oh, I can tie red with purple and this and blue. And this under here. It's not color fast. That would be the issue. It's not color fast. Oh, there we go. Put it in. Not color fast. It's just, but it'll work because once you fish with it enough, it'll settle down and then the color will stay. But it'll still kind of fade more than some of the color fast stuff that's set up over time. All right, that's it. Look at that feather. Light as a feather, right? All right. Y'all enjoy your day. Just another jig. Different way, another way to tie a jig with a different type of style. Fun stuff. You can get real creative. Jigs all different kind of ways. You can get real creative with it. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming in too and dropping a like. Really do. I'm out of here. Be safe. Love you. Good morning or good night. We're at different time zone. But yeah, I'm out of here. See ya. Bye.